everybody, welcome back to the channel of W.K.R.H 12 Productions. My name is Keith. I usually don't do this, but you know, because we don't like doing store finds on the video on our video channel, only because it's painful. There's some that might look at this and say, yeah, I don't have this car, why am I watching somebody else have it and I don't have one? Probably, or something to that effect, or close to that effect. But you know, we don't do regular store finds. We do some but barn finds, you know, for new vehicles, that's one thing. But for barn finds, we actually do some justice. We thought about trying to do that, and we have an opportunity to do that. The camera's pretty, you know, camera battery's pretty good. You know, we got good memory on this thing. We got a few bags. There we go too. You know, it's called a barn find because we go to this place called Scale Down Hobby Shop in Lexington. Not bad, and they usually charge for $5 for, you know, a bunch of vehicles. We're able to find one or two or a few, and then for whatever parts, services, to use the vehicles in general, make them guinea pigs for a diorama set and everything else. That could be the thing. We have 3 of these bags to show you, with cars to show you, and let me show you a couple of other vehicles. Usually don't do this, but you know, like I said, I don't do this at all. Alright, this is the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Euro hauler. From the Hot Wheels Team Transport Car Culture Team Transport Vehicles. That looks good. We have one like this. We just now we can really make both of them customs. But we could probably make one a custom of another state trooper unit, and this one would be another of a state trooper unit or a county unit or a police unit, however we see fit. But this is a good hauler here. Yes, it's carried a Mercedes-Benz 300 SL and everything else, and I like that. This is probably the best ones that I've enjoyed that they have of these team transport vehicles. There are some good ones, but this is my favorite one because this thing opens up, and you know, opens up here. Looks more of an RV than anything else, and you could probably get away with it being an RV as well. That might be considered. So, as a it could be considered as an RV or police unit, like a command center on wheels. Do it that way. Also got this one, the Hot Pursuit 2016 Ford F-150 Police Department of the New Mexico State Police Department. Now, we already have this vehicle, and we kind of modified it a little bit to put a light bar on top. We will do the same thing with this one, but it's good. You know, some things we just don't have to work. You know, we don't have to work very hard on it. If we see one of these things. So this is a beauty, man. This is a beauty. So we fixed this up and put both of them on there, and just kind of go with it. Those two I will open up later. But right now, oh man! But right now, I just want to show you the bags. Now, we've done these before. I don't know why we haven't recorded it. I guess because, you know, we're not used to recording store finds on videos. We leave that for the big game hunters out there for the things. Now we go for barnyard finds and stuff and go with it at that. And how we do it is we actually see if they're going to be rollable and see if they're functional, and see if we can use them as a police car. That's how we rate them, and see if we use them as see if they're functional. See if we use them as a police car, and then go ahead and then if they are left-handed, you know, United States has a driver's side United States steering wheel, or does it have a European steering wheel, you know, on the right side? We look at that. If they're enemy cars, they're considered enemy cars of the police because they're not allowed in the U.S. as more as the U.S. vehicles are not allowed in Europe. So it's one of those things. We look at that, and then we just look at other things that we can consider it, being used for. And we have some good finds here. At least I think so. Now, bear with me. I'm gonna have to try to read through this. And this one we found here is a Mega Duty. This is a non-licensed vehicle right here. We want to zoom in on that. Oh yeah, great job. Zoom in on that. That looks good. I don't think I've seen a vehicle like this before. Mega Duty. Yeah, the Mega Duty vehicles is good. I don't know about Easter Island. Tiki Tourist Transit. It'll be something. It rolls good. And definitely gonna be something. It's gonna be a regular vehicle. Good enough to be one. This one's gonna be, the next one is the Swoopy Doo. I've never seen a vehicle like this as well. This is a Hot Wheels vehicle considered as, and non-licensed. It doesn't roll as well as you like it to. The wheels look shoddy at best, but if you want to, you can customize this baby. This has some good customizing capabilities. As far as decals, painting, and you don't want to pay the surface too much and stuff. I don't know what this is back here. Swoopy Doo. Hey, what is this? Yeah, it's not, and it's part of the vehicle actually. That's all I can tell you. It's part of the vehicle, but I don't know what that stuff is. Look like rice. They got caked in there, but I don't think that's the case. An 8 crate. This is not licensed vehicles. Most of these barn finds that they find and they put in these $5 bags for me to pick up sometimes, and they're usually unlicensed. But this 8 crate looks good. I like the color, and the wheels, yeah, kind of shoddy, but they roll. Ugh, did not see that side. Learn something new, see something new every day. Look like it got caked in. It's got a Hot Wheels inscription on it. No. Wow. Well, it needs to be stripped at this point. Not a problem. We can strip it and probably keep it the same color like this, like the original. Take pictures so we know what the colors look like when we put it together. But it rolls well, and it's a functional vehicle. This is a functional vehicle as well, Variety 8 or Vari 8 or something like that. Be designed as a race car. Ralph's ride. Ralph probably gave up on this ride. Now it's now it's up to us to try to modify it. Good. Rolls well. Has opportunity to be a custom, a good custom. You can wheel swap, probably do a paint job if you want to. The paint scheme is good, and the paint's still good on this vehicle. Yeah, so you might be able to get something going on this. Yeah, that's good too. There's one bag. Try to get through this as quickly as possible. My camera always decided to just go battery dump there. Pennzoil, Pikes Peak. Nice. And this probably is a Pikes Peak racing type vehicle delivery. Wheels roll. I keep what it has and make it look like it's on the rugged terrain of the Peak. Definitely has capabilities of being a racing delivery vehicle. If we need to. Another one here is the Corvette 58 Corvette. Man, doesn't look the part. It has heavy metal on it. Doesn't look the part at times. I like the skull and crossbones and stuff. As a convertible with the motor there. It could go either. It rolls decently. It could go either way as being a custom or parts. But it being a licensed vehicle, a Corvette, man, I think everybody will want to try to save it and spruce it up a little bit and give it some real wheels, stuff, real rider wheels and stuff. Say that 3 times fast. But anyway, I love that. Try to keep the deco if you can and go from there. Nice. Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. There's still more. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. This one is the Roger Dodger. Yeah. Roger Dodger here. Dead man walking. And I'm looking at this for the first time like you guys are, coming off this bag. Even though you saw the bag, you see some Hot Wheels. There's one or two you might look at and say, okay, I'll get the bag just for that one or two. And then a couple of these will surprise you. This is one of them that surprised you. Didn't know they had the design, the Undertaker's design. Big Red Devil, Big Evil. Smackdown. Nice. Nicely done. Probably would be a dead man walking around this thing, but unless you customize a little bit, yeah. Nice though. Good advertisement on the thing. I wouldn't keep the advertisement. No offense to the Undertaker. I just put my spin on it. And this one is the Mustang? Yeah, Camaro. Yeah, it's the Camaro too. 1995 Chevy Camaro. Convertible. Now all the here's wheel mods. Not sure, it has a lot of names on this thing, on the vehicle here on the side, on the door on the side, and then number 4. Nice though, and rolls decently, and nice tempo on the top, nice on the side. You could probably think you could do better. No names on this side. A lot of drivers' names on this side. Looks like that's who he took out in the process. He either broadside him or beat him in a contest or something. I think that would be the best thing. Beat him in a contest. Hard to beat this in a contest. Car 54, where are you? Right here. No name. I think it's a 95 Warner. I think that's what you call it. 93 Warner. China. Steering wheels on this side. 54 on it. Nicely done. It's not a licensed vehicle, but, or if it is, 95 Warner. I never heard of a Warner, but it rolls good. It does the job. It's a keeper. Olds Aurora. This is the first time I'm seeing an Oldsmobile type racing vehicle out of this delivery. And then they put a lot of graphics to it. Transformer, if I'm not mistaken. Well, it's a Japanese version of it. But this one will not transform. Decent car. Get rid of the spoiler, patch it, plug up the holes. And then spruce it up a little bit. Maybe a different color scheme. No tamples. All the tamples removed. Unless you're in Japan. Unless we live in Japan and we don't want to, and we do it out of respect for the, for the people there. And then just do that. It looks good. Rolls well. I like it though. Impressed by that. This one's unlicensed. Well, R0937, I think. Anyway, it's a race car, some semblance. Nicely done. More of a Indy 500 maybe type vehicle. Nicely done. It rolls well. Could stand to spruce it up since it's not a licensed delivery. This is another licensed delivery vehicle. Nice. Might do, might do, might do. Might do, might do, might do. And then you have a couple here, and then the Panx PANQZ GTR1. Panx PT GTR1. And another killer design for somebody to customize and do the details on the front and the back. That'd be great. For anybody getting started, this is the best way to do it. You get these vehicles, get these type of vehicles, and then if you want to learn how to crack it open, you want to learn how to just detail, you want to learn how to paint with it together or apart. Sometimes I would rather do it apart, break it apart and do it. It'd be easier that way. But some people have a different agenda. Reason being is because of the tools, depending on the tools. So rolls well. Has some good stuff to it. Let me see where the steering wheel is. This is an American steering wheel. So the steering wheel is this one. All of these made the cut. Yes, all of these made the cut. We're not gonna go back. There's a lot here to look at. But all these made the cut, so they're gonna go and make the cut box, and they're gonna be established as something. They're gonna be either the main vehicles, they're gonna be primary vehicles used, they're gonna be spare parts, they're gonna be custom designs. Yes, we do civilian custom designs. If at worst, just detail the front and the back of the back. Maybe an occasional wheel swap. But we do it now. It's a raw from Peter to pay Paul type thing. You know, if our police cars need it, it'll take police car first responder needs wheels. It'll take priority. All right, that's the one of 3 bags. The other bag is this is a Humvee tuned. Look at this. Now this is something you would see in the streets, at least wheels wise. Not a fan of the wheels. Ford? Yeah. Ford Bronco concept. More like compact. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, compact. The wheels is bigger than the vehicle itself. Not exactly a fan of that. Man. But it rolls. It's good. I might use this as a just a vehicle, so it could take it to the streets for people to give a double take, to do a double take look on it. It qualifies as such. Yeah. What do you do? What do you do? This one is a Metro Rail, Nash Metropolitan. Yeah, Metro Rail. Looks nothing like a train, but other than that, may have the capabilities of a train. You know, look at these designs. More Hager to Horrible in the cartoon series than a train design, a monorail design, or whatever have you. Probably make this more sleek. Tint the pipes. Make this thing instead of a gloss black, a matte black, and be used for drag racing down the hill on a track. This one's the Roger Dodger as well. Lila's Bolorama, nicely done. Lila's the queen of this car here. Maybe a queen of the pins. The Cardo might need a little bit of work. And I probably wouldn't keep the tampos. So take a picture of it, Lila. We're going to do this one a different way. But it rolls good. Nicely done. Steering wheels on the regular side. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Got a forklift. Not like we need another one, but this one's good. Yeah, this one's good. This one will do some of the big hauls. Loading, unloading on the truck. The forklift part of it moves. Look at that. You're still moving around. Everything's good to go. Done right. Big wheels on the front to support the weight. The back wheels to scare the daylights out of the driver because it'll lift up. But yeah, for the most part, it won't turn significantly like the real ones do, but it does everything else. Everything else is good. Like it. Pretty good. Moves around pretty well. And like I said, this lifts up. Usually this doesn't get used very much when people try to go into these, have these vehicles for some reason or another. Probably part of a 5-pack, but rides well. Love this. Love this forklift. They didn't even name it. They probably didn't know what it was. They know there is one. No, they know there is one. Let me see. Oh boy, this is a difficult one to figure out. But it's a race car. Very flat. Wheels do not roll very, very well. Give it a wheel swap, we'll see, but, is it a keeper? I'm not a keeper of this type of vehicle. Look at this. This is very compact, more 60s version than anything else. And maybe as an extra for a speed racer type diorama that you might have in mind. Other than that, it may not make the cut as far as spare parts. Here is the 88 car, W.K.R.H, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe somebody else. I remember W.K.R.H, but that was back in a while. So, yeah, bear with me if I don't know that. Look at this. Nice race car though. Got Batman on it. Love the tampos. Some of the paint's off, scratched off. And it has the Dark Knight images all the way around this vehicle. Good footprint. Print of the bat. But nice one. Rolls good. Can be used. I have a few of these race cars. Some of them is just to get the race cars so we can raise the classic paint swap and all that stuff when we go into do a race diorama. And that's something that's been thought of at this point in time. This is actually a Hot Wheels here, and the next one is Audacious. Ooh, I love the Audacious in a way because we have quite a few of these Audacious vehicles. And we can really spruce them up. One thing about the Audacious is it's an unlicensed vehicle. Yeah, look at that. That's broken there. No worries. Yeah, no worries. We'll find something. We might even break off that and put a styrofoam to replace it. But nicely done here. This is plastic all the way around here. Rolls well though. But we love the Audacious because it looks similar to a RS Focus, a Mitsubishi, and all those other compact cars, and they roll well, but there's no it's unlicensed, so there's no real design on them, and you could do anything to them, man. And we will do something to this. This will not have the alligator look. It's the Croc, the Batman car that we just last saw. Next one is the Power Piper. Not Roddy Piper, and not mistaken it for Roddy Piper. Look at this. I don't know this design. Still don't good look. Oh, you got a monster in there. I don't know what type of monster it is, but I never liked this vehicle. Look at this, the fins. What do you do with the fins? And you're driving it you're driving it this way. Steering wheels. Oh, wait a minute. No, you're not. No, I'm not. My bad. You're driving it the other way. Yeah. So this is the thing go the other way. The fins are in the back. My bad. And I have one of these vehicles, but well, we boxed that one. We might box this one too. This one rolls well, but it might not be it might not be a star in any show at this point. We'll see. Maybe the box show. This is the Jeep. What we have? Jeep. Just a Jeep. One of those classic Jeeps. We don't have any inkling on it. Nice and solid on the top. The bottom has some sturdiness to it. Rolls well. Nice. Dirty on the inside, but when it's convertible, you're expecting that. Good job. Good job. It might actually stick around and might make the cut of some semblance. Yeah. Well, this one is... Sorry, I'm pulling it side draft. Sorry, I'm pulling it away as soon as you get any look at it. Like this. This works well. And looks like a licensed race car vehicle. Good for detailing. Good to test something out as far as decals and paint schemes is concerned. And keep the wheels long enough to you to figure it out. But great on detailing. Has the details, has the opportunity for you to detail the front and the back. What the weather, what not the weather. This looks like this is a good race car to handle, and then put it on the track, and then let your imagination run wild. And I gotta check to see who's and do an imagination check on someone and see what they can do on this car. You know, I don't know what this is. It is Hot Wheels Vintage Split and Image. Yeah. You have to have a split and image to try to figure out what you're going to do to this car. Yeah. They're both driving, and yet it's supposed to be everything's the same cockpit. Might have two driver's sides. I don't even see the steering wheel on this thing. So. See, we're driving on the right side. No, the engine's on the front, so that has to be the case. Don't have to be the case, but it's dual tanks. The light looks like I guess that's a light or turbine jet jet muffler or something like that. Who knows? That might not make the cut because yeah, twin image. We have no image in our head what we're going to do with that vehicle. Here, the emergency vehicle. This is called the rapid response. And this is a good vehicle. We have several variations of this vehicle, and this one is an emergency vehicle. Hard to see it blue in color, but we have some ideas of what we want to do, and this vehicle might be part of that too. Maybe part of that expansive project. So with that in mind, that will be in part of our. And I think that's the only one we've had so far that had. Oh wait, yeah, had a police car there too. I get it out. Yeah, we had a police car there that we could have kept and make it part of the force, reluctantly. But everything else, except the Twin Peaks and this little speed racer right here, they ain't gonna make the cut. This will probably be the only time you'll see it. Everything else be spare parts. Got it good. Everything else seems to make the cut here. We have one more bag to go before we run out of battery. And then I'll blame it on the bad cars that we got. Not bad for the finds that when you get them, you're getting if you're able to get 2 or 3 cars, it's worth the $5. And if you get more than that, it was worth every penny. This one's not. Oh, this is a Hot Wheels. This next one is a Hot Wheels. We'll put this one on the side. The next one's the Hot Wheels. Rising Heat. Rising Heat. Yeah, Rising Heat. Yeah, it's rising too. Well, I like it. It's not rolling very well though. Might need some wheels. I like this as a compact race car. It really is good. It's more like a go-kart than a race car, but with spoilers and on the front, it's probably not doing it any justice to, to help this thing out. But it's still struggling to roll. May make the cut, but it has potential enough to stay, to stay out of it, to make the cut. It has enough potential to make the cut, no doubt about that. This one's a Matchbox, this next one is, and let me tell you, it's not looking too good. But I love the casting. Let me show you what it's talking about. I don't know what the name of it is. I don't know what the name of it is, but we will show you what's going on with this vehicle. Everything. And it's this is very, very rough around the edges. It has some metallic to it. Looks good. It even has a mirror. And that's it. It doesn't. Ugh. Look at how it rolls. Yeah. I mean, literally. Good for cartoon work. If you're doing diorama or animation or stop motion animation, that's the best way to go. You can't get there. Might be used as spare parts, but the casting might keep it afloat. This one is the licensed, actually a licensed Lamborghini Aventador LP 700-4. Maybe say more. Yeah. You've seen a lot of these, and you still see a lot of these today in car packs and stuff, and it made it under the radar into the $5 bag. Yay us. Will it be a police car? It could be. I don't know if we're going to get around to it, but this thing rolls, looks good. Might stand as a paint job, maybe a wheel swap. But but you get an Aventador for less than in a $5 bag of cars, you're doing something right. Next one is going to be it's a Hot Wheels Vehicle Cdy 100. There's CDY 00. I don't know what it is. Might not be an actual name. But look at this car. Somebody took the motor. Really? I guess it won't be anything. Well, we'll swap a motor on a vehicle we don't want. We bought other bags previously before these bags, and we have one that we could declare spare parts. Even put a note tab on it or something like that. We did something to it, and we'll put a motor in there since it's supposed to be a motor in there. Then we'll touch it up, and then we might keep it yellow. Put some gloss on that yellow, and then put some black trim to it. Yeah. Potential. And since then, we're gonna. Since that potential came up, I don't know. Look at this. Got a hole in the roof. I'm not sure what this thing was supposed to do, and where it went previously. They took all the parts. I think there may be a spoiler on the back. Who knows? We'll never know unless we look up that vehicle. It's hard to look up that vehicle. We didn't have an exact name for it. Here is the exact name for this one. 2005 Ford Mustang. This one's a drag type because the back looks good though. Love it. It has a racing detail on it. Nicely done. I kind of like this color. And I probably would keep the color. I probably would eliminate all the tampos, but I would make it something worthwhile. It rolls well. Yeah. Police car will? Yeah, maybe. Put it over here as a police car, because we do Mustangs. We treat the Mustangs as police cars too. I have no words for this one. None. Absolutely none. No words for this one. This one, I don't know if it's an inner tube for a swimming pool or is it a snake pit vehicle, racing vehicle. It has a snake in here, snake design and stuff. Snaking around the engine of a vehicle. And heaven forbid there's a driver in here. On the head. I don't know what was on the head. I tell you what, this thing don't even roll. This is, if we had 50 of these, it'd be a waste of time to get one. But, I I don't even think the wheels are salvageable. At least the front is, but not the back. You can kind of modify the wheels, put them in new axles. And if you put this in new axles, it might do too. But man, this whole vehicle, this wheels is like the vehicle. It's in sad shape. I don't know what to do with this one. It will not make the cut. Guaranteed. Everything else is kind of like a toss-up. You might, you know, send me a comment on the channel and tell me otherwise. This and let me see. I don't know if they know the name of it. Quicksand. I don't think I've seen a vehicle like this before. It's a Hot Wheels one. Yes, it is. It's a Hot Wheels one. But I don't think I've ever seen a vehicle like this before. And then they call it Quicksand. Not bad. But this is a vehicle that the steering wheel is on the wrong side, which puts this one in quicksand in our book. And as an enemy vehicle for the enemy. Good for that type of road. You got a race car. It looks anything but a racer, but it's a Honda racer. Yeah. Licensed Honda racer. I like this. Well, I don't know why. I don't see the driver's side in this thing. Where's the driver? Where's the cockpit? Seriously? Where's the cockpit? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I got you. Maybe this is. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the vehicle and trying to tell you. Maybe this is the cockpit right here. The yellow stuff. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe that's the cockpit. Maybe. You don't know where the steering wheel is. You don't know if it's a good one. Yeah, you just don't know much on this thing. I don't know much about this vehicle. Honda or otherwise. Just because it's a Honda, it might stay the course. Who knows? Who knows? This next one's a Maceo. BMW 950i. Nicely done. But you know about these Maceo ones. You might as well just plan for wheel swap on this one. You can't really rely on this thing. Nice suspension to it, but you just can't rely on this vehicle. 950i, no matter how old it is, you just need to get some new wheels and stuff. I like the way somebody detailed it. You know, try to detail the headlights. Looks good. We'll spruce it up for them and then put some new wheels on this thing. But yeah, first time in about 4 vehicles we had something with potential. Love the potential. One more vehicle is the Mustang. This is why we got the vehicle that we did. 2016 Mustang. No, not 2016. 2007 Ford Mustang. And it has all the trimmings to do some good work around it and stuff. Like I said, we do Mustangs as a police vehicle, and we can take care of these tampos. I wasn't a fan of this type of tampo on it, but the fact that it's a Mustang, man, it looks real good for it to be a police vehicle. We have the small wheels, the big wheels, rolls good. We can modify it a little easier, and it's just going to come out real sweet. Nicely done. Only 3 vehicles. Usually we have a little bit more than that. Well, 4 vehicles. Usually we have a little bit more than that, and just kind of go into it. This. That's it. And emergency vehicles, we'll have those here. Get your wide panoramic there. Kind of let you go. Those are it. And the snake in the grass is going to be a junkie. We already got it. Man, I might throw that in the trash. That was a bad day for any car maker of that design. To me, anyway. Other than that, everything else made it. BMW, the race car, the questionable race car the cockpit might be a question. Looked like somebody used this as spare parts before we got to it, but it's spare parts. And then we got this one, the Aventador. Definitely the best of the bunch. We got this going on. What's going on here? I'll figure it out. But it made the cut. And this will make the cut because of the casting. I think we can do something about the casting. We can do it. We have the technology. Or at least the tools. Get that going. Thank you very much. And thank you for listening to our Junkyard Finds. If you lasted this long in the video, thank you. Appreciate it. And all I ask is that you at least try to like it. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, see if you like it. If you like it, if you even have a hand of liking it, even if you don't like it and comment on it, we might do more of these. Who knows? But thanks for watching W.K.R.H 12 Productions. This is Keith. You'll have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Enjoy your day. God bless.